December, snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast. What a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. That's quite a way to start this football game on the ground right away. They're almost near midfield.
And that run, whether you're for this team or against them, it brings you out of your seat, doesn't it? Because that's an exciting way to get things rolling. Now you've got to hunker down on defense and not permit another first down run.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Hey, Alpha! Hey,
They go play action now. Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They go play action with Lawrence. This is caught. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Up the middle they go. Pearson. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he can watch on the field very well.
Because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken from about the 12. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Throwing is Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down. The Jaguars at 10-4 on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Finding room at midfield. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Dobbins. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
The intended target was Calvin Ridley. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Lawrence's throw caught by Gray. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Lawrence. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Working with his 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
61, back, right. Hey, box up. Hey. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Delta.
Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Go. Hey, exit.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Ready, break. Go. Hey, echo. Go.
On play action, Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Hey, Alpha.
Lawrence going to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Hey, 3. 2-18, stop. Hey, Haywood. Hey, wow, here. Look at me. Get back. 5. Hey, Mike, 7. 2.
On third down, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And, Charles, you think about this offense, and it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we are downstate, check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Set at the line for this next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. Now Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw again is Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They go play action with Lawrence. And this pass caught by Gray.
call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Lawrence to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's complete to his tight end, Farrell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down.
Pilot, 64, go. Hey, exit.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
6, bullet high. Hey, echo. Yeah. Okay.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. After right down the middle. And now things get interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now it's Jackson. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. It's a room to maneuver. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another run here with Dobbins. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
From the 35 on second down, Jackson. That is caught with Rashad Bateman.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Jackson to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Lawrence. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Caught left side Hopkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Hey, Wahoo! Go! 5!
On play action. Lawrence. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the 6. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard